The Refreshingly Normal Podcast. Welcome back, you guys. This is Keith Love.
This is Caree.
And what are we?
Refreshingly Normal Podcast.
Thank you for joining us week in and week out. We hope that we have been entertaining, because I'm not going to lie.
What?
I listen to us on the way to work.
Me too.
And I be laughing.
I be laughing too at us.
I like those guys.
I think they're hilarious. Oh my gosh.
I could be friends with them.
Me too.
They sound
Fun. A lot of fun.
And sound and just a good couple to be around.
Sure they do.
Right. And you say that now until you get on your weekends, you wouldn't even want to hang around yourself. You'll be like, I got to have my own privacy from me.
Oh.
Like, who is it? It's Creisha.
Oh, child. What does she want?
I just want to sit down.
Act like we ain't here. She gonna be talking about that. Anywho.
Who said you said anywho too much?
Well, somebody else.
No. Who's the main
Malachi.
person? Yes.
But today at work, somebody said, anywho. And then so they said they noticed it too.
Oh, they were saying, okay.
And so they say, anywho, like Cree would say.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't even know I said anywho that much, but anywho.
Anywho, hey, you can say it. It's like people from Texas say already.
Oh, please. I'm so tired of that phrase.
Detroit, what do the people from Detroit say?
Oh, they say it on BMF.
What up, though?
What up, though? Yeah. They say that on BMF.
And down in New Orleans, you're.
Mm-hmm.
What
do they say in California?
I don't know. Remember back in the day, you say gnarly.
Yeah, or what they say, something dude.
Yeah, gnarly dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but you know that. But we know they don't say we ain't never heard that in California. not our part. Not where we were living. Yeah. What do we say in Alabama?
Hey y'all, what y'all doing?
What do y'all say in Kansas?
Hello.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll okay. Whatever. In Kansas, y'all don't say nothing. I'm not even gonna say nothing wrong because
give me some pop.
I don't want to mess up our listeners.
We say pop instead of soda.
We say drink.
Mm-hmm, we say pop.
Yeah. If we say, hey, give me something to drink, and then we say, what kind? Go get me a drink. What kind?
Grape or red.
Yeah. One of the best drinks or drinks of all time.
Guess what?
Was the Czech Black Cherry. Oh. The greatest soda drink beverage pop of all time was Czech Black Cherry. We used to get them from Miss Hurd in them house right across from the park. I don't know if we had
Czech, but we used to do more Shasta. I don't even know if we had Czech, but I remember Shasta.
Czech used to always be in Piggly Wiggly and Winn-Dixie.
We didn't have neither of those stores.
What did y'all have?
We had Safeway, Dillon's. I think that's what they were called. Food for Less came later after Safeway.
We had a store called Greer's, Greers.
We didn't have that.
Did y'all have, what about your 5 and dime stores? Like if you was a kid.
We had Woolworth.
Woolworth?
And
that's just a 5 and dime. I thought Woolworth, when I heard people say stuff like Woolworth, I thought it was like a Sears or something.
No, it was like I think now we would think of it like a
Dollar General or something?
No.
That's too upclass, Dollar General?
It would be like a Walgreens, but it also had like a little Sunday ice cream.
Oh, no, we didn't have that.
And TG&Y.
What was TG&Y?
Kind of like Kmart, because we had Kmart.
Okay, well that's bigger. We didn't have no big
Kmart.
stores like that.
Yeah, we had Kmart.
We had a Ben Franklin
with a blue light special. That was a real thing.
Blue light special.
That light go on.
And you get a sale.
A sale was popping off.
Blue light special for us meant run. Police coming.
Oh man, we had that too.
Yeah, but we had Ben Franklin was a 5 and dime. Like we used to go get our marbles. We used to go get our little fish from. You know, we would get fish for our aquariums, jacks and all that kind of stuff. We would get all those little small things there. All of our candy. So was that Ben Franklin? Then of course we had Family Dollars. Then we had another thing called Fred's. It was similar to a Family Dollars or
I've
Dollar
seen
General.
I was like, I've seen Fred, but I saw Fred's now with y'all.
Oh, they still got Fred's down there?
Because when I used to run the Rose Garden Trail.
Oh, that's right. It's down at the end of the Rose Trail. That's right.
So
Fred's.
I kept thinking it, but that was y'all, not
Yeah.
in Kansas.
That's
But
right.
we used to have a candy lady, and let me tell y'all, my brother. When I was little, he found a place where he could get dollar candy. He would come back after $1, have 100 pieces of candy. And I was like, oh man, where'd you get that candy from? He was like, I can't tell you. Just give me your money and I'll go get it for you. And he never ever would tell me where the candy lady was. And he would just take my money, charge me a fee for riding his bicycle to go get it, and then bring it back. But we always had some sort of candy lady, but he never would tell me who it was. And because we have a 6-year age gap, I can't leave the block. So he just kind of did me dirty.
Gotcha.
Anyways.
Look at him. So what did y'all call Kool-Aid in a cup that was frozen?
I don't even know.
Y'all didn't
Ice
never
pop,
have?
maybe?
We call them freeze cups.
Maybe we called it a freeze cup.
You flip them upside down.
But we didn't do them in a cup. We did, now maybe we were fancy.
Oh, yeah.
But my mom actually bought the ice pop.
I'm talking about like from the candy ladies or whatever.
Oh,
too.
we ain't never bought that from the candy lady. No, we did pickles, like now.
Yeah, we had pickles.
That sort of thing. But I never bought
now
ice
laters. We had Star Crunch, Nutter Butters.
Yeah. But I never bought a ice pop.
Tony's mama used to sell freeze cups.
No, we didn't buy freeze cups from the
But she sold the big ones. So they was 25
That would be
cents.
called the ice cream man.
Oh no, we had ice cream man too, but freeze cups.
Not the candy lady.
No, freeze cups was like there was people that sold freeze cups. There were people that sold candy and chips. But like Tony's mom sold freeze cups. Remember Silas? They used to sell the small ones, like in the mouthwash cups. They used to sell small freeze cups for like 10 cents.
No, we didn't.
And
maybe y'all had that because it's so like hot
down there.
Down there.
That was very.
I mean, we get hot in the summer in Kansas, but we definitely felt we got all the seasons.
Like we didn't do shaved
y'all don't
ice,
have snow and all that.
Yeah, we didn't do shaved ice. That was New Orleans things. But we did have freeze cups, and then of course people would actually sell the actual, the little pops in the little plastic thing. People would sell those too. We sold pears. Because we had my great grandparents had pear trees, and so we would sell pears, and sometimes we would sell like those little small mouthwash cups filled with blackberries or any kind of berries. So some people would come and buy berries from us for like a nickel and stuff like that. But it was just a little hustle. Everybody was selling something. Yeah, that was the good old days.
Good old days.
So what about y'all? What did y'all sell out there in podcast land? What did y'all sell? Freeze cup. What did y'all call? Did y'all call them freeze cups? Freeze pops? Frozen Kool-Aid? What did y'all call them? What else? Anything else? You think y'all people
I don't
sold?
know how we got on to what y'all sold in Foley, but
we was talking about, I guess, I don't know. But anyway, those are good things.
Yeah.
Good times.
Good time.
Yes. So what good has transpired since the last episode?
What good has transpired?
We went out for my birthday.
We did. It was a nice outing, but I don't know what was in that food.
Yeah.
It did not agree with my tummy.
Yeah, it was a little different this time.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that might be the last birthday there.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah. We'll go somewhere else. But it was still a good time. The staff is always super sweet.
Yeah, very good.
And they even gave you some free goodies on the.
Oh yeah.
way out.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Hook me up. Oh man, I wanted to say my guy's name too.
I forgot what his name was.
Did I say Sebastian?
I do not.
Fabian. His name was Fabian.
Okay.
Fabian at the Optimus.
Yeah.
Top-notch customer service at the front. But like I said, we frequent there all the time. I got a stack of menus, because on the menu they stamp your birthday. We got them down there by the laundry room on the particle board. But yeah, he hooked me up with a nice trucker's hat and a shirt. And let's see what else. Saturday, I was glad Kahari was able to get off work so that he and his brother can enjoy some personal time. He went with Kimani to see PJ Morton. I wanted to go to that concert because I love PJ Morton too, but I wanted to, him and his brother to do some things, together. Because they've been kind of, since his brother got the little girlfriend, they always do things themselves. I wanted them to have some kind of...
And Kimani's away at school.
Yeah, but I wanted them to have their little brother time.
Yeah.
And they said they enjoyed themselves.
Yeah, I asked because Kahari's music is very eclectic.
Yeah.
He'll do some heavy metal, and he'll do some rap still, and his music,
because he likes Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, and his music is just very eclectic.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be what would be in my I guess
neither one of their whole playlists would be in.
No. Here's something funny about Kimani. So Kimani likes jazz and what's that one man he said when he got his car, he was gonna ride around with when he got his car, he was gonna ride around and listen to...
Was it George Benson?
George Benson. I said Kimani.
And Al Jarreau.
This was when he was 16. He was like, when I get my license, I'm gonna ride around Friday night with my friends and we gonna listen to George Benson. I said, ain't nobody gonna ride with you. And then one day he confessed to us and said that he used to love Frank Sinatra.
You
because
sing him in the shower.
He's just all about this whole sophisticated vibe, and I guess
he loves old stuff, like nostalgia.
Yeah, he just loves
nostalgia.
it.
But it's not nostalgic for him because nostalgia is memories that one will relive.
But for whatever reason, he connects. Maybe in his previous life, he kind of was that, had the smoker's jacket, and
he used to wear fedoras all the time when he was a kid.
That might have been like his previous. Maybe he lived in the Harlem Renaissance.
Yeah.
And he was just like, that he might have, his previous life might have been in the Harlem Renaissance. Soul. Yeah. So anywho,
because even his little thing when he would say something, what was his little gesture?
That's what he was doing.
Winking the gun, baby.
So he really enjoys PJ Morton, and he has not, a concert of his choosing.
Yeah, he let him tell it. He's been to one before. And it was the Jingle Ball Jam back
Christmas Jingle Ball, yeah.
When we had our exchange student from Japan with us, Hadaway. And it was at State Farm Arena.
Uh-huh.
And that was 10 years ago, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, remember we saw the thing that said 10 years ago Hadaway was here?
Okay.
And it was Justin Bieber, Nick Jonas,
Sixth Degree. What do they call Fifth Degree?
Fifth Harmony.
Fifth Harmony. And I forget some other people that were there.
And the main one was, did we say Justin Bieber?
Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
And so our exchange student was just so excited about going.
She was in heaven.
But never have I been to a concert filled with teenage girls.
Yeah, me neither.
And the pitch of their scream, I mean, from the beginning to the end, they just screamed, and the boys were miserable.
Yes.
They were like, when are we leaving? So
we were sitting like right underneath, like a family of them. They were just...
Oh my God, they were screaming. Anywho, so this concert he felt like was his first official concert that he had gone to. So they got to go together. I asked Kahari, how was it? And he said, it's not my typical music. He goes, but it was a vibe. We had a good time. So anywho, they had a good time. And
he even had a old drink there too.
Yeah. I asked him, I go, what drink did you have? A gin and tonic. I go, oh, okay.
I don't think I've ever had a gin and tonic.
I've never in my life had a gin and tonic, and I don't plan on it.
And I like to experiment. Catch up on my 35 years of not drinking.
Yeah. Nah, I don't need to do that. So they did the concert. We just went I guess did dinner. Nothing big, but just had at a local pizza place. Went and did dinner.
Yeah, we wanted to go
ourselves.
to get some chicken Philly from the Philly spot. Philly
Yeah,
cheesesteak
but they
spot,
were
something.
sold out.
Sold out of chicken Philly, so I couldn't do
So
it.
couldn't do that. So anyway, that's what we did, and yeah, that was our fun for the week.
That was our fun. We enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah.
So, how's work? Everything's good?
It's busy.
Busy?
Yeah, busy. Creating new presentations or
Yeah.
or professional learning opportunities. So I've been in the mix of updating, creating,
Yeah.
and delivering. So yeah, that's what work's
good.
been. Super busy.
I'm about to get busy, but like, because I was preparing an IEP, but it comes right when we get back. So October is always a busy month for IEPs, for annual evaluations, and then I got a few re-evaluations to make sure that they're still eligible for services. But once I knock out October, I think I got 4 in October, because I only have 10 kids on my caseload, and then I have 1 in December. Then I'm over half of my caseload for the rest of the year. But I think we normally try to get them done by March, just in case kids transfer and all that stuff. You like to always try to have their stuff available. And so, but once I get this first one done, and I, because it's the verbiage that you have to say when you're in the meeting, once I get that back, I think I'll be good. Because like last time when I was doing ed support, man, I would knock IEPs out. I'm talking about boom, 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 no problem, no problem at all. So I know I'll get back to that point. And like I said, I thought about it. I said, if they ask, one of the teachers said, "So you going back to PE?" I said, "Actually, no, I think I'm good.
Yeah.
I think this is where I'll be, because I love being able to come home from work."
Praise Jesus, child. Because let me tell y'all something. Before the year started, from
I'm going to let her talk.
April, when did he find out that there was going to be a change? April or May?
I think it was before April.
Anywho.
Or maybe about April. No. Yeah, it was a little bit before April.
There was so much angst.
We're still in baseball, yeah.
And sulking.
Yeah.
And just a gray cloud.
I think it was the manner of it all.
Just a gray cloud over his head.
Yeah.
And so some days I just let him say, because one time I tried to be positive and I got shut right on down. So I said, you know what?
Because, hey.
Listen. You know what?
I'm not even going to say it.
I'll let you say it after.
No, I don't want to say it.
Why?
Because I don't want to say it.
Why? Is it going to be offensive?
No, just keep talking.
Anyways, so I said, let me not say nothing, because those are his feelings. All feelings are valid, and I can't get him out of what he's not ready to feel. And so just let him go through all the feelings. So I just didn't try to say things to help him to get out of the dark cloud. I just let him experience it and work through it on his own. So that's what I did.
You did a good job with that too, because both you and I both are fixers, and it's hard for us to just be a sounding board. You know what I mean? It's very hard and I applaud you for that, because sometimes we do need it. Sometimes we don't need results. We just need to just let me get out what I'm feeling.
Yep. I realized that, so I said, let me just let him work through all of his feelings.
But it was just the manner of it all, really. And because I would stay in PE if I could do middle, preferably elementary, because once you're in middle and elementary, I don't have to coach. But in high school, you're required to coach per principal's discretion. And then depending on your school, if you don't have enough coaches in the building, there are people that want to coach, then yes, of course, you're going to be coaching. But I didn't get into the profession to coach. Like, there are some coaches, they'll tell you, I'm not a teacher. I became a teacher so I could coach. And I was like, okay. I became a teacher primarily so I could have the summers off and audition in the summer.
I was gonna say, wait a minute.
That's why I became a teacher, to have the summers off and audition in the summer. But I also chose it because it was something that was in line with who I am as a person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And something that I do believe I'm good at. And I didn't do it to coach. And even though I like coaching, it's something that I'm good at. I'm good at being able to bring the least of the talented up to being able to perform. But it's just different, man. But I'm glad where I am right now. I'm blessed. I got a job, especially in today's economy.
I'm saying.
I got a job. We can still keep the light on.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. So today, speaking of work, that's why I kind of jumped in with work.
Okay.
Let's talk about some extraordinary moments on the job.
Okay.
Funny, scary, I can't believe it, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What are your moments that you can think of? We can go one for one. You can start wherever you want to start. I got a few, and many of the few are in the same school, same person, different scenarios.
Yes, we share those together.
Yes, we do.
Let me see. I will share this one story.
Okay.
And then I'm not gonna. If y'all don't know, we have had the opportunity of teaching in a variety of places.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be hard to decide where is this at, because I've taught in Kansas, I've taught in Texas, I've taught in California, I've taught in Georgia. So, anywho, one of these places, when I was a school counselor, I may give it away.
No, because you was a school counselor in 2 counties.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right. So in one of these places, school counselor, we had a little family of children really struggling, getting to school, doing all the things, getting to school on time, behaving while they were at school, making good choices, all things. And so the social worker went out to figure out, why are they late? Do they live where they say they live? And they did not live where they say they lived. So
just keep going.
My principal came to me and he said, "Hey, Miss Hare, I need you to call Miss Such and Such and let her know we did a wellness check. They don't live where they say they live. We are unenrolling her children today."
Now, was that your job, or that should have been something he should have done?
No, it maybe the social worker, because that's the one who did the wellness check. And I feel like it was initiation. I feel like,
yeah, that's what I said. Are you doing their dirty work?
Yes,
or what?
I think so, because it was my first year as a school counselor. And so, you just learn all the things, and I'm like, okay, he said I gotta do it. Let me call. So I called and I was like, whew, thank goodness it's the voicemail. So I left the voicemail and said, "Hey, listen, give us a call back at the school. We've done a wellness check and realized that you all don't live at the address, so we need to figure out some enrollment things. Just know that as of today, your children are unenrolled from our school."
Okay, hold on. Put a pin right there.
Yeah.
When you say voicemail.
Yeah.
And that just made me laugh, because think about where we have taught.
Yeah.
When that number shows up on caller ID,
they don't answer.
It's going to go what?
Voicemail. Because they
and that's what made me laugh. It's like, oh, well, pretty much all our calls would go to voicemail whenever we call them.
Yes. Because they know their children are challenging.
Mm-hmm.
So anywho, so I didn't hear back from her. The next day, the kids did not show up to school. And then the next thing I know, the front office says, "Hey, Miss Hare, such and such is here to see you." And so I go up
and who was such and such? Was it the parent?
The parent.
Okay, there we go.
The parent, the mama.
That you called and left a voicemail with. All right.
So I really wasn't that nervous about it.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I got up there, I said, "Oh, she pissed." And so,
How could you tell?
just her demeanor.
Did she have a hand on her hip with her hand backwards?
I can't remember how it was.
Because you know when that hand backwards like this on that hip,
Well, the one
and they on
reason,
that side, that's
no,
business.
the one reason why I knew she was because then she started walking like
George Jefferson, like
yeah, like she was like yeah. So I was like, oh, like I might
Yeah.
be getting ready to get whooped.
Mm.
So I just said, okay. So I just said, Lord. So I said, come on in. Just come on in. Like I try to use my little high pitched country tone because that gets me out of everything.
All right. Out of everything.
It helps. It helps. It does help. This one teacher I work with, she said, Cree, you think when you if you use that high pitched country tone that it's not offensive, but it is. But anywho, I said, oh, come on, just come on in. So she came into my office and she was like, what y'all mean y'all enroll my children? Da, 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 da. I said, listen, now I will tell you, when I was in college and because I graduated early from high school, a semester early, so I started working at the bank. The biggest thing for the bank was customer service because you're dealing with people's money. And so the training on customer service for the bank has helped me with dealing with parents.
Really?
Yes, because money is as sensitive as their children. So the biggest thing is to like listen to them and then to agree and then to say, I'm here to help you.
All right.
Let's figure this out together. The one, you know, we want the children here, but let's figure out what's going on. And so I try to keep that kind of tone. And so I could see her kind of just coming down. Like I was bringing her down.
Oh, bank teller.
Yeah, my bank teller skills. Okay, customer service. So I finally got her all the way down.
Now, what bank was this?
Intrust banking.
Oh, Intrust
Bank. And so I brought her down and fine. And so anywho, later that day, my principal said, whew, I'm so glad everything went all right. I said, what you talking about? You didn't see her with them blue plastic gloves on? I did see her with the blue plastic gloves. But I thought those gloves were maybe she worked, medical field.
Because she was trying to be sanitary.
Listen, I was in the hood.
Yeah. You was in the hood.
So I was like, I didn't know why she had them on. I mean, it was lots of craziness. And she, and I said,
the problem is they saw them.
Yes, that's the problem.
If it would have went left.
So that was the problem. And so then I said, no, why does she have on the blue plastic gloves? And this person had the nerve to say to me, he said, it's funny now, but it would have been funny if it would have gone the other way.
Oh, yeah.
He said, because she said she didn't want to leave no fingerprints on your face. Y'all heard what I said?
Y'all heard it. I heard it.
And I said, what?
She was going to leave some fingerprints on her face. So she brought them blue gloves.
But luckily, I did have some sort of customer service, some sort of training, some sort of something, because I might have felt like I got to go toe to toe with her. She walking in here like, and so anywho, it worked out fine and all. But from that day moving forward, I was her girl. And when she came to the school, she didn't want to talk to nobody but Miss Hare. But yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, we didn't want your third fight ever to be in the hood.
Oh, child.
We didn't want that to happen.
I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover.
Okay, then. Fighter, lover. All right, so let's see. Where should I start?
You talking about the one person in all the stories?
Yes.
Okay, go with your first
one. So, I mean, but then I don't mind saying where I went, where this happened at for me.
Go.
We was in Texas. And I don't know the order of the events, so I'm going to give you one. All right. The first one that related to you was we used to have those potlucks, and people would bring food, and y'all know how we are. We need to know who's bringing what, right? And so but she wasn't the one that brought that one. I thought it was someone else that brought it.
Oh, she
I just know
did.
I saw.
She brought. You had gone before me.
Yes, I went before you, and I was in the break room, and I was grabbing stuff that I knew who bought stuff.
Yeah.
Like Miss Holcomb brought something.
It was all in the library. It was all lined up in the library. That's where it was.
Right across the.
It was all lined up in the library.
Remember that little break room we had right across from PE?
Yeah, but that wasn't what it was.
I could have sworn that's
all
what it was.
All the food was lined up in the library.
It was during school, though.
It was during school.
Because I remember wherever it was, I remember going in there. And like I said, I had a list of stuff that people had. They said, I bought this, I bought this. Okay. I said, all right, cool, I'm going to go try it. And then I saw that cherry crunch, and I was like, oh, that looks good. I wonder who bought that.
Cherry crumble.
Crumble, yeah. Like an apple crumble is one of my favorite. Any kind of crumbles, that's good. And so I saw this one teacher in there. She's a piece of work. And so she was in there, and she reached in there, and there was spoons and serving stuff right in front of it. And she reached her hand, her fingers like this, and pinched into the cherry crumble. And said, it's good. This is fresh. And that's why I thought it was.
She made it. She made it.
But I don't know if she made it. That's what I'm saying. I don't think she made it. I think she tried it.
All this time, you told me that she made it.
Listen. All right. Whoever I was at the time told her that she made it. Okay. But the person that went into the room saw her reach in there with her 3 fingers like this, pinch it, and said, this is fresh. I like this. This is so good. And I said, oh. And I took off running because I went before everybody went. And she was a special ed teacher. I ran in there and I said, don't nobody eat the crumble. Please don't eat the crumble, because Miss such and such just reached her hand in there, pinched it, and put it in her mouth and ate it. And they was like, oh, no. Oh, hell no. I'm not finna eat that. That was one incident. Okay. Another incident.
Well, I remember coming down the hallway to go to the potluck, and you was like, wait. And I was like, what? I know you like cherry crumble. That's one of your favorite things. Don't eat the cherry crumble. I was like, why? Oh, I was getting ready to say the name. Miss such and such
reached in
there and ate it with her fingers. I was like, oh, no.
She reached in there. Yeah. Disgusting.
And
then another moment, she was, because I used to stay, no, not the underwear. Well, I got to say that one for later. Okay. But this one was like, because it was elementary school, but I love that school, because we would stay after school and open the gym up to the people in the community, like the dads and just some of the family, just to come and hoop, because it was a hard area. Yeah. South Dallas. It was a rough area in South Dallas, but they loved that school. And so we would open the gym up and let people hoop and stuff, and we would just sit there. I mean, man, hours at a time, just, chilling with people. So it was like, we got out like 3-something, right? Mm-hmm. And so it was like 5:30 and she's still there. And we like, why you not gone? So she said, my husband, he keeps driving past me. And I was like, what do you mean? So I go out to the door, and then I see him and I wave my hand. He just drives and just drives like he doesn't see me. And so he did it for like an hour. So he would wait like 20 minutes to come back around. And she was like, hey, and drive. And he just kept doing that to her. And then eventually, like, because she called him on, that's when people was just getting a cell phone. Everybody didn't have a cell phone. Those were the little flip ones. And she called him and she said, I'm right here. So she stood out. Instead of standing at the steps, she went out to the street. Yeah. And she was like right there when he came by, and she kind of surprised. He was like, oh, I got to stop now, and got in the car. And another moment with her was he was getting disability, right? And this joker he was out of work for going on 2 years. she found out that he was still getting disability, not sharing anything with her.
Mm-hmm.
And she was picking up extra jobs, doing different things after school, tutoring, trying stuff like that. All right. What's the other incident? The other incident. Okay, so she had special ed kids. And every now and then they would call the front desk to, say, hey, because it was 3 coaches in the gym. And sometimes they would call in the gym and say, hey, coach, can you, Coach Harry, can you go to such and such room and, cover their room while they go? Can you go to Miss Scott's room and cover her room because she has diarrhea? Something like that. And so just so happened, I'm at the front desk because I always went to the front desk with joke around with the ladies, Miss Wall and Miss McKee. Mm-hmm. And so I'm sitting there and Miss, I almost said her name. She's like, here, are you happy? Boom, puts a bag, like a little, grocery bag, like a little plastic sack on the counter. And we're like, what is this? It's my clothes, my underwear. We're like, oh. And Miss Ball like, get that off of here. It's like, what? I called up here and told you I had to go to the bathroom. Nobody covered for me. Now I messed my pants. And I was like, what? And she was like, so I rushed to the bathroom and didn't make it in time, and I messed up my pants. Here, are you happy? And I was like, if you don't get these clothes off my counter, I know something. And so I'm all the whole time thinking, I said, so now she walking around here with no drawers on in public because they on the countertop now. So that was one incident. And then the last incident that I'll talk about was we had to go to a training somewhere. And we were sitting there and she was like, they had offered us something to drink and she was drinking, she was swishing it. I was like, Miss Such, you all right? She was like, yeah, just this morning, I was brushing my teeth and then noticed that my teeth felt funny. And I was like, yo, what happened? You got to go to this? Like, no, I looked down and noticed that I was brushing my teeth with my diaper rash ointment. And I was like, what? She said, because I'm real chafe up under. She was rubbing like all this. I'm real chafe right here. And my ointment was where my toothpaste was. And I said, I bet her husband did that on purpose, like put the diaper rash right there. God. And so she said she had brushed her teeth with her diaper rash ointment. And this is a grown lady teaching kids.
Grown.
Yes, teaching kids. So I was like, that was my most exciting moments. Well, I guess fun moments on the job.
I remember with her one day when I was in maybe I was warming up my lunch or in the little lunchroom, and she was eating, and I noticed every day she was eating her lunch and she was drinking a Slim Fast. And I was like, no, is she trying to lose weight? Well, I knew she was trying to lose weight. If you look at her, knew she was trying to lose weight. And I said, hey, Miss Such and Such. I said, the Slim Fast is a meal replacement shake. I was like, so you're just supposed to have that, not that, and a meal. Like, you're supposed to have that by itself. She goes, I know, but I just get so hungry. And I said, okay.
So her Slim Fast was her sweet tea with her lunch.
Yes. Child, a mess.
She was. But that school alone, man.
Oh, it's a ton of stories.
Like that lady who was in our department meeting. Remember the lady told like you smoke, smoke outside, like she just smoked all day. And so we're in the meeting. Next thing you know, she eating grapes, and I'm all the way across the room. Tons of people. I'm like sitting by the door. She's way over there, and all she said, and she's choking. Everybody looking at her. Nobody pats on the back, nothing. And I'm talking across the room. And everybody just looking at her like, oh Lord, oh Lord. And they was like, are you choking? And she couldn't talk. So she's choking. Yes. She was choking. And so I'm looking like, I did just like I said. And I got up And I ran across the room, and I got behind her, and that grape popped out. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
That's
baby,
not funny.
baby, you saved me. Baby, I was dying. I was dying. You saved me. And I was like, I said, it's all right. It's all right. No, baby. I swear. Oh, I was looking at all y'all for the last time. You saved me. You saved me. And she promised, I'm going to take care of you. Oh, trust me. Ooh, I got something for you. And
what she brought you?
nothing,
I
ever. No other thank you. After that was back to as business as usual. And I wasn't doing it for no thanks, but it's like, dang, you could have brought a brother a gift card. I was a gift card king back in the days. And that was it, but nothing.
Nothing. You remember when Bud and Wilbur got in the fight?
Yes, I do. Well, you remember when Green ran from them bees during field day? And you remember I ran from that bird?
So crazy.
It was a bird. It looked like somebody's house bird, like a canary or something like that. It was outside where we would normally line up for PE. I mean, line up from lunch, coming back from the lunchroom on the little, what's that little causeway like thing?
Like an awning.
Yeah, the awning.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I saw the bird over there by like that power box. You know, everybody has those little green power boxes or whatever. You might have them in your front yard, but the school has a big one. It was the bird just sitting there. So I'm looking, and all of a sudden, it flew by me.
It must have had a nest nearby.
I don't know, but I've been there all the time and nothing. And then all of a sudden, something flew behind me that way. I said, "What in the world?" And I'm looking. I said, "This," and then he's just sitting there. And so I move, and he's just watching me. I move. He watched me again. I said, "This bird trying to come get me." And then he flew right. He just, and I ducked, and all of a sudden he came back. Ah! I took off running. I ran. I was outside already, so I ran on the side of the school. And he was right there behind me. I'm ducking, and I'm running by kids to hope, hopefully he'll run by the kids and get on them instead of me. And so then all of a sudden I run to the side of the door, and the door was like just getting ready to open. I dipped through the door, through the school. I'm running through the hallway. The bird's right behind me the whole time. Through the hallway, I'm screaming, get him. And I don't know where, I think I dipped back through the gym, and I ran back outside, and he just took off. I mean, everybody and their grandmama that was outside was laughing at me. Coach, you was running from that bird. You're right, I was running from that bird. That bird was trying to attack me.
It had a nest or something nearby.
He had something, but whatever it was, I don't know. Or maybe it was my shiny head.
I remember when I did my student teaching, and it was social studies is not my jam. But, you're an elementary teacher, you have to teach everything.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was still trying to work at the mall in the evening during my student teaching. So I didn't really prep well for my lesson. And I forget what the lesson was about, but I went from one time period to a whole other time period that was not what it was. And I could see the kids kind of looking at me like,
getting lost.
What is she talking about? So then I looked, I was like, well, am I saying something wrong? I look at my student teacher. She's like, my
supervisor teacher.
My supervisor teacher. And she was like, so she came up, she's like, well, I'm going to help finish up this lesson. And so I was like, so after that, I was like, I cannot work. I got to be prepared. But like social studies was never my jam, like having to teach all of that history. But from there, I was like, never again will that happen to me. And so to prepare myself during that, but that was like, I was so embarrassed.
Because I was kind of didn't say nothing.
No, the kids and they were just kind of looking like, I don't know.
Yeah, my kids told me, Coach, you don't know what you talking about.
No,
when
they
I
didn't
did
do that.
student teaching, I said, I really don't. And I said, this is my first day student teaching, and my supervisor teacher ain't even here.
Oh,
I was thrown in the fire.
Oh, I had the best supervisor
because he was a coach. He was a coach, and when he found out he had a student teacher, he literally left the lesson plan and dipped.
Oh, yeah.
And for the first week, he was in bus driver training, and then when he came back, they was like, Coach, he don't know what he talking about. I said, I do. I said, I'm just teaching y'all something different. Nah, you ain't teaching like coach, because I had them doing work and stuff too.
Yeah.
And football coaches
Yeah.
a lot of times don't have them do nothing.
Yeah. I will say I must have been pretty good because the next year they tried to give me a job, but I had already gotten a job and they tried to talk me out of the job I took to come there. So in the end,
there you go. You had the last laugh.
I did. Ha ha ha.
I didn't even apply.
You didn't. I didn't
Because
apply.
when I graduated, I was trying to move. Remember, I moved to stay with Aunt Belle. I left.
I didn't apply there. I was at my new school because I graduated college in December.
Mm-hmm.
So then it was a long-term sub position. So I was working the long-term sub position at another school, and that principal from my student teaching called me while I was in my classroom. She called me. She found me, however, and she called and she said, "We're interested. Take some time to think about it, da 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 da." And then I remember my principal at the school I was that I was doing my long-term sub. What does she want? And I go, "What do you mean? Did she offer you a job?" I said, "She did." "What are you going to do?" I go, "I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet." And so,
did the principal there offer you a job too?
Yeah. They both offered, but
she was like, "Oh, I better jump on it before she go."
The only reason that I chose the school I was subbing at was because it was a Edison school, and they pay more money.
Yeah, pay more.
And back then in the year 2000, teachers was making crumbs. I mean, really, now we still make crumbs. I made
it was less. Was it less when you there than it was at Dallas?
Yes. So in Wichita, I made 31. I think my first was 31,000.
Because Dallas was 41, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's why I moved to Dallas.
Yeah, that was $10,000 jump.
Yeah, $10,000 difference. Yeah. But my first teaching job was $31,500, and I thought I was doing it.
Because Dallas gave me, because they started me at 41, but they gave me my military.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't have no teaching experience, so they gave me my military experience. Same with when I went to Cobb in California, they honored 3 years of military on the steps for the teaching salaries. Yeah.
So so I remember that.
Any other job?
Yeah, in one of my schools, I had a large class, fourth graders. I believe I had somewhere between 32 to 35 students.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a big class for little ones.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of kids.
That's average.
Not only that, there were no specials connections.
Mm-hmm.
I was the specials connections. I had to teach all the things, do all the things.
Yeah, do music?
Yes. Had to teach music. Had to teach PE.
Child, what was the name of your school? Little House on Prairie?
Had to teach PE. Had to teach music. There were no specials.
That's 2 classes they failed.
So, yeah, we just talked about the history, Jazz. I'd be like, what? What am I going to do? Anywho.
Jazz, do you know what jazz really was? Jazz was something like this.
They would count the Christmas program as like,
oh, okay,
stuff like that we would do. And so 32, 35 kids in this classroom, and I had some challenging behaviors.
Where was this at?
California.
No, it had to be the one school, because after that you was at the private school.
Yeah, had some challenging behaviors. So one of my little ladies, I called, I think there was, her aunt. It wasn't her mom. I think it was her aunt.
The one that said she wouldn't answer the phone?
No, that's a different little child in that same class.
Yeah.
I called because she was misbehaving and just kind of letting her know that, she was having a challenging day, just kind of informing her of that. So I'm going on with the day. We're teaching and doing all things. All of a sudden, my classroom door swings open, and she's like, got that belt like a sword. Child, she went to that baby's desk and whipped her right up out of that desk, up out of that door. All the kids were like, oh, and I was like, oh.
I've been there before.
And I mean, I promise it was like so fast. It was so fast. She got up, and said, I bet not have to come back, and was gone. And so I called the front office and I was like, did y'all know that such and such mama or aunt or somebody came? They said, yeah, we saw her. I said, do y'all know she came here and whooped her butt? And they're like, no. I'm like, why would y'all? I'm in the middle of instruction. Why would you let her come in and then not even call and say, hey, Miss Hare, such and such mama's here. Did you know she was coming? I don't know. Did she sneak past him? Did she not pull the belt off till she got past him? But honey, she tore her butt up.
Did the girl behave after that?
Oh, let me tell you. Oh, no. She was so embarrassed because then when we went to recess, she had a sister. And everybody was telling her sister about what happened. And she was like, I can't go. Please don't make me go to recess. Please don't make me go to recess. They gonna be talking about it. And she was so upset. I said, sweetheart, you've got to go to lunch. You've got to go to recess because we had duty free. I was like, cause I got to go eat my lunch. I said, you're gonna have to go. And she said, no, okay. But I'm telling you, moving that day forward.
No problem.
Not a one.
That's what it takes sometimes.
Not all, but I had to write up a whole report.
That's what happened to me. I got...
Back in the day, they weren't going, that was fine. I had to write up a whole report about this aunt coming in and doing that and all the things. And it was just, yeah.
Tan their hide.
Yeah, I was so shocked. I think that's the one and only time that's ever happened. Because typically the front office will be like, hold on.
Yeah. Or they'll
what you
call.
Coming up here for? They'll call and say.
And you answer the door.
Yeah. That was the only time I've ever had anything like that happen.
What's the name? Mama whooped her
Who's?
At Blair.
Who?
I want to say it was it and Dad? I want to say Mama. Yeah, whooped her at Blair.
Now Blair was a special place.
It was. Yeah, she whooped in the gym.
Wow.
Whooped in the gym during school.
I've seen a lot of parents that, well, what they'll say is, in all my many years of education, they'll just check their child out.
Yeah.
And go do their discipline.
No, they got them. But Texas was different.
Yeah,
Texas had, you could paddle and stuff too.
Yeah.
There was corporal punishment.
Yeah, it was different.
Yeah. But she came and whooped her in the gym. That lady was something else. Remember she... Well, anyway, we're
not going to share that little story because that
is
a little bit vulgar.
We'll talk about, but let's see, don't even say that because we're going to tell the story one day, but it ain't,
Let me tell you, we could write
a book or just on that one.
We could write for Abbott Elementary.
Yes, of course. We definitely could.
We could
with what happened at Blair. Oh, yeah, we would be there.
Yes, it was something.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
So we were Eddie and Janine.
Yeah, we were. We were Eddie and Janine.
Yeah.
But it was
And we did have Mr. Johnson. We had a few of them, Mr. Johnson's crazy self, those custodians we had. Lord have mercy.
Who would be Barbara?
Miss Holcomb.
That's what I was going to say. Miss Holcomb was Barbara. Miss Holcomb was Barbara.
And Green would be Tyreek.
That would be Tyreek.
Yeah. And what was my frat brother? He would be
who?
My frat brother that was
in the trailer.
Yeah, what was his name? He taught 6th grade.
I forget.
Real skinny.
I forget.
He would be Eddie's friend. How he oh man. What's Eddie's friend? The white guy, what's his name?
Oh God.
But that's what he would be.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really, yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, we definitely have our own Abbott Elementary. Yeah. And let's see. Anything else?
But our principal was not like Ava.
No.
Our principal was amazing. She worked hard.
Yeah, worked hard. Like the back to school when you had the ponies and stuff.
The ponies, the jumping thing, the bungee thing.
A little merry-go-round thing.
I mean, she did
Yeah.
so many things to
Cotton
get
candy.
those. Like for it to be Title I school
In the hood. I'm talking about the
I mean,
heart
we
of the
had
hood.
room parents.
Yeah.
Like for my mama, my room parent, Miss Moore. That was the best room parent ever. And she would call certain days and say, Miss Scott, the kids said they wanted food today. Ask them what they would like for me to bring. And I said, Miss Moore's on the phone, y'all. She says, what do y'all want for y'all's treat today? Church chicken. And tell her, don't forget the peppers. Don't forget the peppers. And she would go and get my babies whatever they wanted. And her son, for my students, I always wanted to feel like my classrooms, no matter what, to always feel like family. Like I made sure they felt like brothers and sisters, and they I just tried to make it feel that way. And so I talk about my personal life and all the things with them. And I remember mentioning, I think I said, "What'd you do over the weekend?" He said, "Oh, after church we went to Golden Corral." I said, "Ooh, I love those rolls at Golden Corral. Oh, they're my favorite." So next thing I know, he is trying to steal the next Sunday a whole bunch of rolls from Golden Corral to bring them to me. She said, Miss Moore said, my baby was trying to steal those rolls from Golden Corral for you. I said, oh, I did tell him that I like them. And so she was like, I told him, no, you can't take rolls from Golden Corral. But anywho, that was just a very special, sweet place.
Yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
Yeah.
I mean, if people could experience that, whether it was attending school, especially under the principal we had, the leadership we had, attending the school or teaching at that school, your life would be forever changed in some capacity. In some capacity. Like I said, it was a rough area because I remember somebody had broke into one of the modulars, one of the trailers, and all they did was take the food out of the refrigerator. They didn't take the computers. They didn't take nothing. They just took the food out of the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember when I made paper mache globes and we hung them on the blinds. And when I came back to school on Monday, the rats had crawled up the blinds and ate through our paper mache. I said, y'all, these paper maches got to go. I said, we will not have rats up in here. And so I threw all those paper maches out when I came back Monday, and those rats had eaten through our paper mache. I mean, we had painted them and everything. They ate right on through them. I said, oh, no, y'all, these have got to go. I'm so sorry. I told y'all can have them. Y'all don't want them anyways. Rats been all over them.
At same school, we had field day, and the community used to come out.
Oh, it was a big deal.
I'm talking about field day, community.
Yes, it was a first, second,
even people
third,
that didn't have kids.
First, second, third place.
Yes, it was a big deal.
Yeah.
And I remember
I remember prepared too.
Oh, this was about the bees. So we're out there and they getting ready to do the 100-yard sprint. So I'm at the finish line, and Green was at the start line, and we saw like a little cloud, like a little black cloud, and we saw it. And I'm not paying attention to it, but then all of a sudden you can it got quiet, and you hear, and people was like, "What is that?" Parents looking. And then Coach Green, you know how extra he was. He said, "B," and he just took out. Coach Green about 5'4",
1,
and he just took off. And he was at the start line, so he taking off, and I hear the bees, but I'm not paying. I said, "Hey, he just running." I said, "Why? Maybe he racing somebody."
Yeah.
But then you see the swarm, and when you see the swarm,
oh my God,
black folks just because they were standing on each side like of the 100-yard line. And you just saw black folks do this. Everybody just dipped. And them swarm was chasing Green all the way towards me. And I just dipped. I went to the gym. I went to the gym because it's at that side door by where the playground was. Yeah. I dipped up in there, and Green kept running to the parking lot, and I saw that swarm. And it just shot up in the air. And everybody's like quiet. And then also you just hear nothing but laughter.
Oh,
Everybody was just laughing at everybody running and everything. And we went back and finished the 100-yard relay.
I mean, it was a
All
big deal.
that.
I
Yes.
remember like us strategically, like my class, like planning for field day.
Yeah.
And we were trying to figure out like for the relay, like who was going to be our starter.
Yeah.
And me trying to tell them, no, we got to do it this way. Because it was about winning.
Yeah.
So it was just,
Yeah, them kids were fun.
Yeah.
They were some fun
They
kids.
were fun. And I still now they're all on my, Facebook. My baby's there. So yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Roderick. Yeah,
Roderick and Branielle and
Elsa, Jennifer,
and Jennifer, and yeah, so many of them.
Had a good time there. Really had a good time there.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll wrap it up. So let's talk about side eye of the week. What is your side eye of the week? All right, I'll start. My side eye of the week is I had to teach a homeroom class.
Oh.
Last minute. They had to teach respect, so they took me out of the thing. Yeah. I had to teach that. And I was like, what
was the teacher? Absent?
They pulled her to do something with some other stuff.
Okay.
So I think it's a setup. What is it? I think it's a what?
I think it's a what?
What they say?
Oh, man.
A scheme to what?
I think it's a scheme that Todd set up to come to you with the bull.
Bull-ish. I think it is. Because I'm looking, I'm saying, so instead of me being at this spot, they put me in this class and put her in this spot. So I think they're probably going to start giving me a homeroom when we have character ed days. So I kind of side-eyed that. You know how they try to do things inconspicuous. Or then they'll say, we heard you did such a great job. How about?
You should have done terrible.
But I can't do it like that.
I know you can't do terrible.
And so that's one of my side, because I feel some shenanigans. Because what it say, if you shenan once, you shenan again. Twice. Oh, no, Lord. Y'all heard her say that?
I never heard shenan. Shenanigans. I never heard of that, but it makes perfect sense. Shenanigans.
Shenan twice.
I never heard of that before.
Shenan twice.
I never heard of that.
All right, we'll leave it alone.
I never heard of that.
All right, so that's my side eye of the week. And what is your side eye of the week?
So sorry to this man that is my child. Here's my side eye of the week. So I get a text message that says, hypothetically speaking, do you think you could send me $165 for my medical bill? I'm like, first of all, why are we saying hypothetically?
Right.
And so when he does stuff like that, I don't respond because I like to leave him kind of guessing.
As you should.
So I didn't even respond. And so I was like, what is he talking about? What? This just sounds like foolishness. And so a day went by, and then I got another text message that said, so what you think about giving me the $165 for my medical bill? And I said, well, son, when you get home, we can go online and pay it. He said, I already paid it. So can you just cash at me? Now, first of all.
Since when?
Have you ever paid your medical bill?
Okay.
Because right now you still in my pocketbook, our wallet.
Like Shamar said, he is in debt. he is in debt. He owes me and he owes his mama because he is in debt.
And he is not capable
of
paying
his own medical bills.
So I was like, son, when have you ever paid your own medical bills? So I was like, he was like, well, Yeah, you right. I don't know. I was just trying. I said, first of all, don't be paying stuff and thinking I just got it to
Right.
give to you. But they think that we got all the money in the
Yeah, of
world.
course. We all, yeah.
We got all the money in the world. I was like, but listen, what in the world? And so he got a little extra money.
Yeah.
And so I guess he run around here, him and his
little
little
boo.
girl, his boo
Yeah.
thing. They just run around, I guess,
Ballin'.
acting grown. Honey.
Yeah.
We paying medical bills.
Yes.
And out eating expensive ramen. That's what we do. We got a little
get a
money.
little check.
We got a little check.
See, he ain't been home since he got a little check.
No, since he got a little check, we ain't seen him.
No, at all.
So, anyways, that was my side. I was like, listen, child, you got money to pay medical bills. Lord.
Right. Oh my God.
So that just tickled my little soul.
All right. And so what are you looking forward to? Oh no, what is the thing that you are most grateful for or looking forward to?
Let's see. I am really grateful for this fall break
Yes.
that is coming.
Desperately needed.
In a few days, we have the week off.
Yeah.
And I can say this now because this won't come out until they already are here, I believe.
No, don't do it.
Don't do it? Why?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Because
Yeah.
it doesn't come out till after
Oh
the
yeah,
fact.
go ahead.
So this Saturday, our niece Deja, she's the one we talked about before who came to visit for Labor Day weekend.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing a whole. I thought it was a surprise, but it seems like a partial surprise. Anyways,
surprise.
Anywho, I don't know what the surprise is, or even if it is a surprise, but there's a big thing set up for her celebration. It's going to be here in Atlanta that her boyfriend is putting all together with some people that she maybe will be surprised that are there.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to stay. We were planning to go out Saturday. We were planning to go.
Yeah, so we can
Foley
spend the first part and come back.
Yeah,
soon.
to visit
and be
my
lazy.
in-laws because I haven't been there in a while.
Yeah.
So we wanted to spend some time with them. And so we were going to go Saturday, but we're going to stay here Saturday to enjoy her festivities. And then on Sunday, we're going to head to Alabama.
Full town, baby.
Full town. Now, out of the break, like what I'm really looking forward to and the experience, because we decided that when we come back, we're going to go to the Korean spa.
Day spa. Yeah, those day spa.
So I'm excited about that, to get all scrubbed up and rubbed up and just to enjoy the spa. So yeah, I'm excited about that.
Yeah, that's going to be
because I've been wanting to do that for a long time. Only thing that made me nervous is that they said you got to walk around naked.
You don't have to walk around naked. Like you get robes and stuff like that.
Because I thought that I remember somebody saying, but maybe the rules, I think the rules maybe have changed a bit.
No,
but I remember one point people said you have to run around
naked. You talking
naked.
about what Nene was talking about, that one that was up in
oh yes. Listen,
I forgot. I know where it is though.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
So anyways, I'm excited.
Hey, we can go to Hito.
I'm not going to
with all them old folks.
Mm-mm.
I wouldn't feel bad, dude.
No, I can't do it. I don't care if it's other old people. I'm not ready to expose all of this. So anywho, I'm excited for that too. So yeah, just break overall. Excited for it. Yeah. So what about you?
Well, I can't say the break because somebody will say, you don't say that because I said that.
You can say it if you want to.
I'm looking forward to not going to work. No, but I love my job. But I am tired. And the kids are tired at work. Ooh, when I tell you, like today was a rough day. Teachers are at their wits end. You can see it in them. It's just a lot of tension in the buildings, with the climate of the world right now. You can see it in some of them's face.
Oh, yeah.
But it's I'm looking forward to a moment to just relax. I want to cut my grass and my hedges.
When you gonna do that? Before we go?
I'm thinking I might do it Saturday morning.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it Saturday. Or because I didn't go to the gym today because like I worked out hard Monday and Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably work out hard Thursday, do it Friday, and then work out Saturday morning, and then enjoy myself with what's name.
Okay.
I said I'll probably do it like that. We'll see. But I'm just looking forward to relaxing. I'm looking forward to. I always like going home just for the, see mom and dad and stuff. But I want to ride the new side by side. He got the little mule, the 4-wheeler. I like being a country boy when I go home, and I want to try to fish because I didn't fish last time. That's really what I want to do. I want to fish. And what else? That's really it. Yeah, I would, footballs, but I'm not. I don't even want because I don't even know who I want to watch no more football. It's not exciting like it used to be. I watch a little bit, but that's it. It's like background noise when I watch it. But other than that, man, that is it. I'm not looking forward to anything else.
Yeah, that.
I'm getting closer to cool weather.
Yeah. Oh, I am looking forward to cooler weather.
I can't wait for the cool weather.
Sweater weather.
Yeah.
Sweater weather.
Hoodie weather. Like to wear my hoodies. Yeah. And other than that, that's it. So, it's going to wrap this thing up, guys. And who knows? We may even do an episode at home with mama and daddy.
Oh, Lord.
I think we could probably do a 30-minute episode with them.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Talk about, and we can say the funniest things that happened with the kids growing up. Because we got some stories that happened to us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That could go on for hours.
Oh, my Lord. And that's why I want to get my brother so we can talk about what went on. Because everybody has a different version.
They do.
And it's everybody's life, like their personal life, and everybody has a different story of what happened to themselves.
Yeah.
And it's like, I know better than
somebody lying.
Yeah, somebody, and it's probably the person that it happened to. But that's a good thing about it.
Yeah.
So we'll get that going. But I think we'll bring the stuff, and I don't know if we'll do the video. We'll probably just do a voice with mom and dad, and just have them talking and laughing about the stuff that went down growing up. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. It is a pleasure as always. I am your host.
Oh, I'm your host.
Hostess?
Well, in today's times, we just say host because we keep it neutral.
Neutral? Okay.
So host.
So have they changed
co-host?
It's Paper Mill Company or something like that? Yeah,
Paper Mill. Like you don't see hostess, you don't see actress. They just say actor.
I'm an actor as well, yeah.
Stewardess. They don't say that. Flight attendant.
Yeah. They still say Miss and Mister though.
Yeah. I think that goes all
They'll
kind of ways.
Go away
though.
too. It'd just be Hey,
No, they're not gonna
be gender neutral. All right, so off on a tangent as always. But thank y'all for joining us. I am Keefla.
I am Lou Crenshaw.
And this has been the Refreshingly Normal Podcast. We'll see you when we see you.
Adios, amigos.
Peace. The Refreshingly Normal Podcast.